Assalamu alaikum student. Welcome to AJ Education channel. I am Salman. I'm here to present you the topic company issue of shares. Before going to start this topic, first of all, I want to give some knowledge about joint stock company. Do you know joint stock company? Joint stock company is a private or public limited company which is registered according to the law of Company Ordinance 1984. Means which is registered by uh, Pakistani government under the Ordinance 1984. It is a private or public limited company. It can be private or public limited company. Private limited company issue shares to specific shareholders, whereas private public limited company to issue to any person, anybody can buy the shares of public limited company, and these are unlimited. So what is the share? Share is the certificate of ownership in a company, and the person who has certificate is called shareholder of the company. Means who buy the share, we become an owner of a shareholder company. So capital of a company, capital can be of the following types. Share capital of a company can be of the following division. Number one, authorized capital. It is a capacity of joint stock company, which shows the capacity that how much shares can be issued by the shareholder company. So it is the amount mentioned in the memorandum of association. It is a registered amount of a company which shows the capacity to of company, that is how much shares can company issue. For example, authorized capital is 50 lakh and share price is rupees 100 rupees. It means company can issue 50,000 shares in the market. It is a capacity of market. They can issue only 50,000 shares because they are registered with 50 lakh amount and the per share price is 100 rupees. And memorandum of association is the ordinance issued by the company, in which company shows about their assets and capital. So in a memorandum of association, authorized capital is mentioned. So number two, issued capital. Issued capital represent the amount of capital which has been issued. Means the capital amount means the share amount which has been issued in the market by a shareholder company. Subscribed capital. It means it is the sum total of applications received from public in response to prospectus issued. It may be more than or less than issued capital. Actually, shareholder company when offer shares in market, they receive application from shareholders, from the persons who buy shares. So application, the money received is called subscribed capital. Called up capital is that it is that part of issued capital which is called up from the applicant shareholders. The company may call up the whole of the amount or less. If the company calls less than the face value of the shares are said to be partly called up. It means they are called up capital by the shareholder company. Then paid up capital. Paid up capital is the amount of which actual payment has been made by the shareholders. It means the amount of shares which have been received by shareholder company by from shareholders. And what is debenture? Debentures is different from shareholder company because debenture shows the not a capital of a shareholder. It is a loan from investor. It means company get the loan from the investor by issuing a document that is called debenture. And when debenture holder keep it, the company pay them interest. And when they return their documents, so company will return their money with interest. So therefore, a debenture is a document generally issued under a seal of a company acknowledging a loan made to the company and containing terms and conditions for interest and repayment. Then I'm going to start here, represent here example of a corporation which issue shares. Okay, so let's start. ABC Company Limited was registered with a capital of rupees 10 lakh divided into ordinary shares of rupees 10 each. It is the authorized amount which is issued by the shareholder company. That share price is rupees 10 each, and the amount they have 10 lakh. It means 1 lakh shares can be issued by ABC Company in the market. It is their capacity. So the company offered to the public 15,000 shares payable in full on the applications. The bank informed that 20,000 shares application were received. The company allotted the offer shares and refunded the amount received in excess. So the topic is uh, company issue of shares. Let's start. During the company completed the following transactions. Okay, we will solve these transactions, but we have to solve record first of all these transactions. That company allotted 15,000 shares, but they received 20,000 share application. It means 5,000 application extra received by them. Okay, the company allotted the offer shares and refunded the amount received in excess. It means they issued only 15,000 shares, but the 5,000 application written by them. So the entry will be that uh, like this: bank debit amount 2 lakh rupees, 20,000 application received with 10 rupees. So the amount will be 2 lakh rupees, and the share application will be issued. Will be issued 20,000 multiplied by 10 means ke 2 lakh. It means 2 lakh applications, 20,000 applications with 10 rupees issued. So the second one is share application debit, because company only offer 15,000 shares in against of share application 15,000 share application, because they offer only 15,000 shares. So the extra application will be refunded by them. Share application debit will be share application will be debit, because 5,000 multiplied by 10, and bank will be credited 5,000. Bank will be credited 5,000 rupees. It means amount is written by bank, because bank is receiving cash and and paying cash of shareholder company. So next one is the following transaction: the issued further 3,000 shares of rupees 15 each for cash. We issued 3,000 shares of rupees 15 for cash. It means when we issue 3,000 shares of 15 rupees cash, it means cash is received in bank. So bank amount will be debit, because 3,000 multiplied by 15 by multiplying 3,000 multiplied 15, and 45,000 will be received in bank or cash. So share capital will be credited, because we issue 3,000 multiplied by 10 rupees. The share capital amount always be in par value, mean cost price of share. So 3,000 will be multiplied by 10, it means 30,000. And share premium 3,000 multiplied by 15,000, because we are issuing 10 rupees shares in the market is 15 rupees. So the profit will be 5 rupees, because 10 rupees is our cost price and 5 rupees is share premium, means profit of the company. Then next one is issued 5,000 shares to promoters at par value. It means 10 rupees. With 10 rupees, we issued 5,000 ordinary shares to promoters. Promoters, who are the promoters? Promoters who promote the company. These are the directors of shareholder company, and they they get shares in reward of their services. So it is the expense of company. Preliminary expenses means basic expenses. 5,000 multiplied by 10, it means 50,000 is our expense by paying them shares 5,000. So 50,000 will be debit, and ordinary share capital 50,000 credit, because we are issuing 5,000 shares of rupees 10 each, the amount of which 50,000. Then the Next one is we buy equipment 30,000 and issued 2,500 shares, and it means we are giving the vendor 2,500 shares, not 3,000 shares. Whereas we have to pay 3,000 shares. Why not pay 3,000? Because 500 because we are gaining the profit. So entry will be equipment debit, equipment 30,000 equipment debit, and share capital will be 2,500 multiplied by 10, 25,000 credit, and share premium will be 5,000 credit. Because we are giving them less shares, 500 less shares, and 500 shares of rupees 10 each, so the amount will be 5,000. Okay, so the difference between 30,000 and 25,000 is 5,000. It means 5,000 is our profit. Then next entry is purchase land and issue 5,000 shares of rupees 15 each. The land price is not given here, so the land price will be determined by 50,000 shares multiplied by 15 rupees. So the land price will be 50,000 multiplied by 15 rupees. The amount will be 7,50,000. It means the amount of 7,50,000 of land. The land is 7,50,000, and we issued share capital in against of that 50,000 of rupees 10 each. I said that it uh, always be par value. So the cost price will be share capital will be 5 lakh, and share premium will be 50,000 multiplied by 5. It means 2,50,000 is our share premium. Then next entry is the next entry will be recorded in two parts, because here I'm recording that declare and pay cash 50,000 as dividend. Dividend is the profit given to shareholders, and this is a liability of the company. So the liability we will record as a liability and also as a payment. So the entry will be declare and paid cash 50,000 as dividend. It means 50,000 as a dividend. We deduct it from our retained earning account. So retained earning account will be debit. This one retained earning account will be debit, because this amount will be is deducted from retained earning account. So retained earning account is a profit account, or profit will be when profit will decrease, so it will record it as debit side in debit side. So 50,000 retained earning debit and cash dividend payable credit. Cash dividend payable means this is our liability, and liability not our here is only it is our liability, not payment. Payment will be paid will be recorded in next entry, that will be cash dividend payable debit and cash credit. It means that cash dividend is paid by our company. So cash dividend payable will be debit, because liability is decreasing, and when liability is decreasing, so it will be recorded in debit side. Cash dividend payable debit and cash will be credited, because cash is going from our company account, because we have declared and also paid. The next entry is same, uh, issued 10,000 ordinary shares as stock dividend. Stock dividend is also a dividend profit of shareholders, but it is given in the form of stock or shares. So 10,000 shares we have issued. So this amount also will be deducted from retained earning, then will be paid. So these are also two entries. Retained earning debit 10,000 multiplied by 10, and stock dividend payable credit 10,000 multiplied by 10. Why? Because the price is rupees 10 each, and the shares are 10,000. It means 1 lakh 1 lakh rupees is deducting from retained earning account. So retained earning account debit or stock dividend payable credit. That the next entry is stock dividend payable debit or share capital credit, because we are paying this stock dividend payable debit, because it is our liability and we are paying this. and share capital will be created because we are issuing shares, so our capital will be increased of rupees 1 lakh. Then 10th entry is building. What is this? Purchase building and paid 10,000 number of ordinary shares of rupees 15. The price of building is not giving, so we will multiply 10,000 multiply 15 rupees, so the building price will be 1 lakh 15 lakh rupees. 10,000 multiply 15, so the price will be 15 lakh. If, the building price of our price of 15 lakh we are purchasing, so building will be debit and share capital will be created because we are issuing 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each, so 1 lakh 10 lakh will be created, and 5 lakh will be our profit because we are showing them 10 rupees share price at the 15 rupees, so 5 rupees is our profit share premium as a share premium. This is our topic, and I hope you will I hope you have you all have understand my topic, and this one is my joint stock company topic. Or and I request you all of you that I all request you that like and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.